Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Welcome to our sci-fi world. It's Gallifrey.
We both kept hesitating for some reason to start this because it felt like something was...
Like there's something we're supposed to do before we start filming that we hadn't done yet.
And I think just the biggest thing is that it's not Steven Universe anymore.
Oh, maybe so.
And we're jumping back, I guess, into getting warped, personally, in my opinion.
It's kind of like getting warped.
Yeah.
Because our minds are getting warped. No, because, so are we going to call it Get Warped, or are we calling it a new name?
All I know now is...
Gallifrey Gals get lowered. Gallifrey Gals get decked.
If you haven't caught on by that, Lower Decks is what we are watching. Hi, I'm Kat.
I'm Paula.
And we're here to watch Lower Decks.
And it's Star Trek, but also animated. So where's it gonna go? I leave that all up to Kat, who manages this ding-dang channel.
Fridays it is. Yeah, because it's replacing Steven Universe. And I don't know what we're going to call it. Maybe something will happen that we're like, oh no, we got to change it to that.
We gotta call it that. Yeah.
But in the meantime, maybe you're new here. We've never seen this before. But I've seen Star Trek The Next Generation.
Oh, sorry, my brain.
I watched it.
I was like,
float away.
Who are you? What are you saying? We've never seen this before? You mean like, hi if you're new here and you're thinking, wow, I've never seen this before. We're Kat and Paula and we watch shows and react to them. But then I understood you meant us.
Yes.
Normally, well, not normally anymore. Wow, I'm on one today. Often, we watch shows that one of us has seen and really loves, and the other one hasn't.
Yeah.
But sometimes we watch brand new to us shows, like we've been doing with Battlestar Galactica. Neither one of us has ever seen it.
And now Lower Decks.
And now this one, neither one of us has ever seen this show.
Yeah, I'm excited. I know that it just got canceled technically,
Yes.
but season 5 is still coming out. So, bummer, but also we kind of know what we're getting into, like the amount that we have.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Should we say, like, for anyone who's new here, like, or do you think they're interested in, like, our background in terms of, like, Star Trek
Oh, probably.
content?
Because you already know. People, of course, are.
So here's what we already know. Star Trek The Next Generation is one of my favorite all-time TV shows.
There's a whole
I
reaction
love it.
series about it.
You can watch that. I take Kat on that journey. And I have also seen Deep Space Nine. And I've seen a little bit of Voyager, but it went off Hulu before I was able to finish it. So at some point, I would like to watch more of that. I've seen a bunch of the TNG movies and some original series, never Lower Decks. So there will be things referenced, I'm sure, in Lower Decks that I will get, and some things that I won't. I have a feeling that we'll get a lot of the same things, because at this point, I feel like you know mostly what I know, other than Deep Space Nine stuff, because I took you through TNG.
All of TNG.
You know, so.
And I've watched the original series with you. We've watched some of those, which is really good. Other than that, like, I think I've come across, like, things on TikTok of, like, little scenes or bits or stuff. But other than that, nothing really.
Yeah.
So, yes, we know that there will be things we'll miss, but that's okay, because we're still going to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah. Why put off watching this until we've watched, like, 10 other shows that exist in this universe when we could just start?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
That's how I feel.
And that means that later, after we've watched other things one day, we come back to this, and then we'll be like, oh, that's a joke I didn't get, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So.
Also, if you're new here, the intros are
always like this.
We'll get to the reaction. We promise.
They are always like this.
We promise.
Yeah.
I cut some of it out for YouTube, so I try to save y'all some time. Patrons, bless your hearts.
Patrons get it all. They want it. That's what they pay for.
I know. Y'all are great. Okay, we're gonna
Are
do it.
we gonna look up titles of episodes and stuff?
Nah. I guess we'll see if they tell us or
Okay.
not. Because let's see if they. If not, we'll look it up afterwards.
All right. Well, here we are.
Season 1, episode 1.
Geordie Paw Forge. Geordie Paw Forge.
There it is.
I was like, there's somewhere I can work in a paw pun. Is ready to go. So.
First contact. Delicate, high-stakes operation.
I can't wait to meet all these people.
Is he Bajoran? Is that what that...
We don't do
Oh yeah, Bajorans have earrings. I didn't
paperwork signed,
No,
make sure we're
is it?
spelling the name of the planet right, get to know all the good places to eat.
Oh, no. Are you pretending to do a captain's log?
Oh.
Come on, Captain, let's go. Come on.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, dude, you should be too.
Oh gosh.
It's a very beautiful color.
This is a very beautiful color.
Yeah, because it's awesome.
Ah, be careful with that.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's a Klingon hat.
It's
Batleth?
covered in blood.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know,
Shut
I'm
up.
not
I
a
got it from old guy with an
scientist.
eye patch. Come
Got it from an
follow
old
me,
guy with an
guys.
eye patch.
I
444.
I demand honor.
Well, that
That's
just
an
laid
intro.
out what.
Welcome to the show.
That's
everyone.
it.
Welcome to the show.
Second cunt.
I'm really excited about this, actually.
I
didn't think
am
I would be so
too.
excited.
Ensign Devon Attindi reporting for duty.
Follow the yellow line, take the turbo lift all the way down.
Thank you so much. And can I just say that I'm really honored to be.
Keep it moving, lower decks. Next.
Oh.
Frickin' burn me.
Ensign Boimler here?
Hi, here, that's me. Ahoy.
Ensign
Is
Tindy
this
reporting for duty.
Gonna sort of be like Red Dwarf, where they're like, they fix the vending machines.
Oh my gosh, I'm in sciences.
I love science. It's so sciencey. I mean, that blue goes green with your. Great with your.
Yo,
oh my
yo.
God.
Not quite as impressed with myself as this little rat
Impressed.
here. You're more like commanders in training.
I can't believe we're gonna serve side by side.
More like the cool, scrappy
Yes.
underdogs of the ship.
That's exactly it.
And we're doing kick flips all the time.
But with focus and dedication.
Your officers are overrated. They're always like stressed out and just yelling about directives. It's better down here where the real action is.
You know, for someone who claims to hate rank, you certainly bring it up a lot.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm very complicated. Thank you. But I do have a big box of shore leave contraband I need help with.
Shore leave contraband.
Amazing.
Ops, storage, ops. Actually,
Ops.
there's like a ton of ops down here.
Oh.
What this show you is that everything from like this deck up, super lame.
You like the bar
All right, fine. Everything except the bar.
and the bridge.
The bridge is not cool.
Of a couple weeks ago, cybernetically enhanced.
Don't you have a date with Ensign Barnes tonight?
Sure do.
She's crazy hot. Are you nervous?
But this thing keeps tamping it down. Yikes. Okay, you got it.
Uh-oh, I'm nervous.
What if I say something?
Oh no.
Oh no.
One way. I can't change it back tonight.
I only look one night.
Need to go
There's
into
a room of
Actually, a
switches.
pretty important
Tiles
process.
you'll
I know.
never need to go into.
That room is.
It's a pattern buffer maintenance access. Oh yeah, we kind of sleep in a hallway. It's a little disappointing, but eventually when you rank up, you get your own room.
Just sleep in a hallway.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
view.
what a view, though.
This is reminding me a lot of when I've been on my brother-in-law's
Once you
submarine.
get settled, you should probably check in with
Oh,
Nurse
you've been
Westwood.
on a submarine?
We'll be assisting him with some basic.
Let's go check out the holodeck. Otherwise, you're just trying to sound important. So what
Mm-hmm.
time is it? Welcome to the holodeck.
I love the warp core. The warp core rules.
No, it doesn't.
It
Computer,
does.
find us a beach in Hawaii.
Can you put us in the Attashake Center on Orion? I never
Cool.
made time to go before I enlisted.
Whoa.
Come on, there should be somewhere you'd love to be.
The warp core?
Computer, show us the warp
Oh my gosh!
speed of engineering.
Spot on.
Really bummed me out some.
You work on the bridge?
Yeah, that's right, because they appreciate people who follow the rules.
Just whenever someone spills a drink or something.
Wow, this is a very detailed program.
See, these are the things that go. This is.
This is what happens when you are not
Below.
the people who normally get a show made about them.
Your hospitality, Chancellor.
Oh, there's our Riker.
To help with the subspace comm array as soon as we load up the supplies. Should you get that looked at, sir? I'll be fine. You want to grab a drink tonight?
That's totally gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Bridge.
Aw. Look nervous.
We do love a bridge.
Why aren't you at your post, Ensign?
Ransom, report. Ensign, you're with me.
Totally fine.
You keep a personal log.
Sometimes 5 a day.
That's excessive. Well, I see a lot of potential in you, son, which is why I'm giving you a special assignment.
Oh
Really?
Keep an eye on Ensign Mariner.
Uh-oh.
If she breaks protocol, I want
no!
there isn't any wiggle room on the Cerritos. Not
Jeez.
when lives are at stake. Do you disagree?
No, ma'am.
Let's keep this between us, shall we?
I will not be making any reports.
Most of my day is spent repairing food replicator.
Well, at least you don't have to be around Lieutenant Commander Billups. Knowing how to talk to women is kind of that guy's final frontier.
It's this Vulcan implant. It keeps on randomly suppressing my emotional reactions. So
Aww.
Actually, my dad was a cyborg.
Jack's drop his latte again. Guy's got baby hands.
No.
Ooh.
This
I like
is
their
really
uniform
nice.
design with
I'm
the
glad we
white
got to sit
I
down
do
and get to know
too.
each other without any interruptions.
Without any interruptions.
Oh my gosh, you turned like a freaking zombie.
Oh my god!
By the squash courts?
Someone brought a virus back from the planet.
I've never played squash. Is it fun?
We should play sometime.
They're like, well, this does not concern us. Oh, buddy. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Hey, you! Green girl!
Supposed to be assisting Nurse Westlake?
That is Nurse Westlake!
Ay, ay, ay.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Ew.
I'm looking forward to working with you.
Isn't that how it...
I think from biting, maybe.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But that's gross.
I'm sick of you pushing me around. Explain yourself right here.
You're just gonna take off.
Nobody move. It's a breach of regulations 498.
She's doing something nice, I bet.
Oh, of course.
You're breaking 76 just for pointing that phaser at me.
Fine.
I see.
You know more regulations
Thank
than me.
Farm equipment, you idiot. They're farmers.
I'm not an idiot. Shovel and hoe.
Oh no.
That's no good. There's like 3 different separate terrible things happening right now.
Yeah, that's...
Or 2 separate
There's a
things.
lot
Well,
of-
no, there's
yeah.
a third with him having to spy on her.
I'm so sorry. I made sure that some humble farmers who can't afford to wait for Starfleet bureaucracy to notice them got some help so they didn't have to starve.
Maybe she saw them in her shore leave?
I was here for first contact last year on the Keto. I have served on 5 ships, man. I have seen stuff. You ever been trapped in a
That's
sensitive
a
cave?
dream
That's a
cave.
dark place that knows things. I've been in a Klingon prison where I had to fight a Yeti for my own shoes for no reason.
For no reason.
But you follow my lead, and maybe we'll get out of this alive.
Ensign Boimler to Cerritos, 2 for emergency training. Oh! Are you insane?
Whoa.
Can't just beam out of here. These guys need that animal.
How about we stun it? We'll just stun it.
No, that could spoil the mill. Take off your pants.
Marin.
Always right. Take them off now. Yes, it's working. Get ready to jump.
Wait, why isn't it attacking your uniform? It's going to town on mine.
Oh.
Safe.
Oh,
Don't spoil the meal.
You hear that? I can't let it eat him.
She's an herbivore. Suckle out some moisture.
Oh, hey, buddy. So it's suckling you. I've just learned.
it's just suckling you.
Think about the warp core.
Oh
Terrible. Oh my god, a zombie apocalypse
Yeah,
for
they are
the
kinda
first episode. I guess we better go for a
no.
walk.
Very cute.
We have just enough oxygen to get there, but we're cutting it close.
Stop talking.
Classical band called the Monkeys. Let's just say I'm a believer. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Wow, the whole crew.
Kiss about it.
Yeah!
What just happened?
I'm more worried about what didn't just happen. Mechanism
Oh,
at 1 out
no.
of 4.69 repeating.
Is that his
The
Vulcan thing?
anesthetic is useless.
I
We
think
have
that's, yeah.
to pump this. Don't pass out. Nobody's authorized to pass out.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, poor guy.
You'll be fine. Doc will wave a light over it. We gotta get back to camp.
Wave a light over it.
At least we got to help those guys. I think we make a pretty good team, Boimler.
I'm supposed to report any breach of conduct to the captain.
I still don't get why you worship those guys.
They're heroes.
All they care about is glory.
No, the captain tries her hardest to support all of us. She just doesn't always have time to... Look, I don't have to defend her. You're not going to talk me out of reporting you.
You look.
Awful.
Oh, what the hell?
Ah!
Can't let them down.
Is that gonna be the antidote?
What are my options?
I recommend we detonate the entire warp core.
What makes him so special? Nothing. He's worthless. It's the slime, Captain. He
The slime.
protects this slime.
Oh, the slime. Not even him. This is insane.
Pump the slime through all the vents. Cure everyone.
Yes.
I better. You don't have much time.
Uh-oh.
You should wash those hands, Captain.
Stow it, Mariner.
Oh, you should wash those hands.
Or am I?
You bit a lot of people.
Did I eat flesh?
Yes.
Hardly any.
How much did I eat?
Hardly any.
You did. There it
Yeah.
is. There it is.
I know how Star Trek works.
Looks like you'll get to publish more award-winning research, Doc.
Great, more paperwork.
These
These guys saved your asses. Ensign Brad Boimler put that in the paperwork.
I got to hold a heart!
Luckily, my senior staff are always up for a challenge. End recording.
Boimler.
Not Bumford.
But what about Mariner? This says you came back covered in bite marks wearing an alien frock.
Don't remember much. Maybe that goo that saved the ship messed with my memory.
Thank you, Ensign.
Why does she have it out for her?
I know, right?
Ransom tried to eat a guy. We're fine. Listen, I've had enough.
She loves the bridge.
She undermines me in
Is
front
this
of the
mom
crew.
and dad?
Sure, nobody noticed.
Maybe.
Send her back to the keto. Well, she doesn't fit in.
I think you're so smart.
She's your daughter too.
You're so smart.
I know Star Trek.
So, tell me, are you guys a thing?
Yeah, I'm not seeing her again.
Aww.
But she had zero interest in figuring out why a red alert overrode maintenance hatch 70's access protocols.
What?
It did?
Yes, I mean, who has time for romance when there's a level 2 diagnostics?
I am right there.
Starfleet is better with you in it.
Wait, so you didn't tattle on me?
I did not.
I had you pegged wrong. Yeah, I thought you were like a boring worker drone. We're going to get your butt in a captain's chair.
This isn't a big deal.
And guess what? I'm your new mentor.
Boom.
Spirit, community, lower decks.
Spirit, community.
Beach from now on, baby. Okay, Klingons, they're all about fighting. Do you know Kirk?
Yes.
My man Worf?
Yes.
You're right. You don't have to because you have a mentor.
Because you have a mentor.
She went from a jumpsuit.
She went from a jumpsuit. Right.
Second
What
Contact.
Are your thoughts?
I think
We've
that
done it.
was
We've watched
so
the
much
first
fun.
episode. You know, it's got a small like Rick and Morty vibe
I was
to me.
just about to say
Yeah.
there's that little hint, and I'm curious when this came out because I can imagine that they definitely were like, look at this sort of animated style that's popular right now. Because I feel like there were a few of them. No, not the new season.
In 2020, I think.
Wow. First season was released weekly through 2020. Wow, that's wild.
I didn't realize. I actually thought it had started
I'm like
further longer
like
ago than that.
2019
Actually,
or 18 is what I was gonna say.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. I think it's definitely got a little hint of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, I mean, Rick and Morty, a complicated relationship.
Yes.
I do enjoy previous episodes and whatnot, and there is an era of Rick and Morty that I enjoy. I don't watch it anymore. I know there are new voice actors and stuff, but like now I feel like I'm so out of it that I'm just like, it's hard to dive back into it. But this gives me that vibe,
a bit of that,
I'm kind of enjoying it a little bit more in a different way because we're in the Star Trek universe.
Yeah, and there's a lot of references that obviously, like, I think we could appreciate just about every reference that she made at the very end of the episode. And even stuff of, like there was a lot of things that they referenced in it that they didn't explain that we are we're in on. We know what that is. We know the joke. We know I can be like, oh, that's a trill. That's a I can't ever remember what they're called, but the blue guy with the line down the face, like one of them's in there. You know, all these things. The way that these things work. Yeah. And we're so used to watching that like senior officers from their perspective, and it's pretty funny to watch from the lower decks perspective. And be
love
like,
it.
Oh, the senior officer is always taking credit for everything, but maybe they didn't actually do all this.
Maybe they didn't always do everything.
God.
I remember watching TNG, and a few times being like, man, I wonder how things are going for the people underneath.
Like, the enlisted crew.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, what's going on down there? Hope everybody's okay.
All these red alerts that are constantly happening. All the casualties on Deck 8 that were like, oh, never knew who any of those people were.
Who was Deck 8? Yeah. And I feel like we're definitely about to see more of that. And I think that's really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this, like, spoof send-up of, like, the things that typically happen in a Star Trek episode.
And they're taking it and, like, obviously putting a twist on it and dramatizing it in a way that's so perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
it's
that's
great
a pretty
for animated.
A really good first episode of show, I think.
Yeah. That intro scene,
that was great.
Perfect.
Yeah. And, like, we know who all the characters are.
Yep.
Like, we've been introduced to the people. We know what the deal is. Like, it's actually a really good pilot episode of a show.
Very, very good. The cold open, so strong. Yeah. Laid it out for exactly, like, I was like, oh, I know what we're about to, like, I know the energy of, like, what we're about to jump into.
Yeah, like, okay, perfect. I get this. I know.
There's our baseline. What's happening. Wow, that was so fun.
I can't believe you guessed that was, the captain was Mariner's mom.
Yeah. There was just something about it. I was like, oh.
I was like, man, spot on.
But also the gas, getting that's just so funny. I love that. It is a Star Trek episode. It's like something happens, everybody's affected, and everyone's like, what's going on? Like, and they're like, don't worry, we pumped it into the air. Everybody's safe.
Everyone's just fine now. Everyone's just back to normal.
Did I eat flesh?
Not that much.
How much? Wow.
Yeah,
I'm excited to watch more.
Yeah, me too. I think this could be really fun. All right.
How are y'all feeling?
Yeah, let us know what you think. Have you watched the show? Or are you going to watch it with us?
Are you watching it for the first time? Yeah, that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, what were your, if you've seen the show before, if you haven't, if this was your first time watching, what were your first impressions of it?
Yeah. I want to know all those things. If you're new here, hey, welcome. Stick around. We love having conversations and hearing other people's opinions, so long as they're kind. And that's,
we don't have to agree, but we do have to be polite. Not polite, we just have to be thoughtful.
Yes.
Right?
I think that's a good way to put it. So we appreciate that. And if you want to stick around, you could subscribe to the channel, like the video, and like we already said, comment below.
Yes, and if you would like to support what we're doing here at Gallifrey Gals, we have a Patreon. And we are so grateful to all of our patrons. You can go check that out. You get access to full-length reactions, all of our current watch-alongs, all of our legacy reactions, everything we've ever done, you get access to. And then our higher tiers, we have special bonus content. We actually have, for this episode, we have a behind the scenes thing that
at the end of the season
watch specifically, I think, for this episode
that
we will watch at some point, and that will be for our patrons, so they get that kind of bonus stuff, fun extra things. So go check it out.
Well, thanks for being here. We don't really have a log out, except for like catch you next time but it's not boldly watch anymore.
Yeah, we're not boldly watching this, that's for sure. Catch your Gallifrey Gals next time as we
dive into the lower decks.
As we get low, never again.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. That's it. That's the one. We're doing it every time.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.